Hey guys, good morning from Deb, Deb's Cool Wines, and Bella. But I just saw them. Wow, look at them, they're moving stuff. I gotta watch down because I'm going downstairs, but they're moving stuff. Wait a minute, Bella. To work on the bridge. So they got that tugboat kind of thing, whatever that is. And then they got that other boat. It's just kind of cool taking that huge, let me try to say, like a barge type thing out there. What they're doing is, as you see all the traffic on there, yeah, it's always like that because there's really two main roads that come from the city into my town, and one's not even a main. This is the only big road, and she goes just running down the stairs. One side note, poor little thing, she was going up the stairs a few minutes ago, and I don't know what happened to her front paws or something, but she just fell flat on her bottom of her chin on the steps, poor little thing. But being her, she don't even notice. So anyway, that's the main road into here, because you got to cross this lake twice, and the traffic's just always horrible. And of course, like most places, they just keep building and building and building and building a lot of apartments. So that means even more cars per square foot of building than a house. So traffic is just, yeah, like that. So I'm sure the trucks hate it because they're on a schedule and they just ain't making it. So their plan is to, well, not a plan, they're actually executing the plan, but the plan is to build, so you see, I don't know how good you can see, but there's those pillars standing up there, they got 4 legs on them, and then they go all the way down the length of the lake, or they will. That's going to be extra lanes. So they're not going to touch the original road. They're adding extra lanes on both sides of the road. Now, only problem I have with it is, like I said before, they built it at least, like there's some land there, and then you go over the lake again past that land. That bridge is higher than the original, so it blocks your whole view of the lake, which is what I love so much about coming home. But and I bet they're going to do the same with this portion, but I don't know for sure yet. But they're going to build a couple lanes, and then they're going to build a walking path, I guess, down one of them that's just, for walking or biking down across the lake. That'll be kind of cool. And I don't know if we'll do it together, because that'll be the entire walk just on cement, so not as good for her as getting some walking on grass in there. But we'll see. I'll have to do it at least once, right? You gotta. And but the problem I see, which I'm so curious when it starts happening, but I'll hate when it starts happening because it'll make traffic so much worse while they're doing it, is once they hit land here right behind me, they built restaurants and stores and everything all the way up to the little frontage road, which is 2 lanes. I think it's 2 lanes. Yeah, most of the way it's 2 lanes. But they want to widen that so that this new part of the road, this addition, can go miles, what direction, east of me, and supposedly ease traffic a bit. So we will see. It'll be nice because my daughter lives east of me, and it'll be easier getting to her. See, he's cleaning up where water used to be. It's so sad how much garbage is in there. I just saw a wheel in there. I mean, a tiger in there earlier. Come on, people, be better about the earth. But anyway, yeah, so I'm curious how that's all going to go and how they're going to build when they're so close to things, and it'll be interesting. But I'm sure it's all been planned and will be executed fine. Yeah, so I miss Bells. Keep walking. More trash down there. See that white thing? Yeah, it's sad. And then there's a wheel. There's a wheel right out there. Or tire, sorry. Anyway, yeah, we're on a morning walk. Oh, the breeze is just hitting me. The breeze was not on the rest of the walk. And it's 71, but it's one of those sticky days, so it feels a lot warmer. So luckily I put on a t-shirt and shorts and not my long pants. So I could probably do a tank top. That's how warm I am right now. But that's good for you when you're walking, right? Come on, beautiful. Let's go. Miss Sniffy. Or so many nicknames for her poor dog. Oh, there's a boat on the water. Hi, boat. probably this early on Friday. Probably a fisherman. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. And so no new news from me. Oh, other than my daughter did. Come on, baby. Did what do you garden now? What's up? Why can't we? Oh, now you're deeming it appropriate to walk. Oh, you must look. Okay, she's so nosy. Nosiest dog I've ever met. But I love it. I mean, she's intelligent and curious. Anyway, my daughter texted me and said that their plans changed for their Sunday work, so she didn't need me to babysit. But I still get to see them all on Halloween, so I can't wait to see their little costumes and everything, and watch the little one go and say trick or treat. You know, it's her third, well, fourth trick or treating, but her third. Yeah, she's 3. What am I saying? She's 3. I was thinking her birthday was before. I mean, her birth was before Halloween, but it was not. She was born 4 days after me. So I'm December 1st, and she's December 5th. So my daughter did not follow orders and have her on my birthday. But I let her go. See, there's more trash. Why? There's garbage cans everywhere. People, come on. Pet peeve. It's a pet peeve of mine. Anyway, is traffic still going? Yep, still traffic. So it's kind of fun watching the progress of this whole thing. It's just amazing to me how they do that. How do you build on water? So it's kind of cool. I was hearing some creepy stories though on the city Facebook page. It's not the cities, but it's everybody who lives here. But they were saying, so I don't know how much is true or not true. If y'all know, Darlene, have you heard anything, or anybody else that lives around here? But they were saying that, oh, there's 2 ducks. Hi, ducks. Squirrel. Ducks. There's Bella surveying her surveillance point. Oh, there's a fly on her. Get off my baby. Get off my baby. Thank you. Okay, so they were saying that they started to build this lake because it's man-made, remember? They started to build it, and they were thinking it was going to take like 3 or 4 days or whatever to fill with rainwater, but they got a torrential downpour and the thing filled up in like a day. So that's the story I heard. So that's why there's still like equipment underneath there, you know, road construction or lake construction equipment underneath the water. I heard there was a town or two that used to be here that's now under there. I heard there's a cemetery under there. Somebody was saying that's why there's so many accidents on that bridge, because really it's just a straight bridge. There's no entrance or exits on the bridge, of course, and yet there's a ton of accidents, which you shouldn't have if you're all just going straight. But that's the theory, is because the cemetery, it's haunted. Well, you're taking a long time surveilling today. Are we not ready? No? We're having fun? Okay. So yeah, cemetery and just all kinds of things. There's at a different part of the lake, there's a bridge. When the water's low like now, you can see the bridge under the water. So it's, you know, people, when we first moved down here, were like, be really careful boating out there, because on the other part, so on the other side of that bridge, then there's more inlets and different things. And I think this part is probably the safest, if you want to say that. But on the other side, that's where that bridge is, and trees, you can see trees just sticking up all over, because they didn't cut the trees down either. So my fear as a mom was always, you know, I'm going to take the kids tubing, they're going to fly off there, they're going to get stuck on a tree. Yeah, I know, morbid, weird, but that's the mom part of me. You ready? Okay. So yeah, sorry. So I heard a whole bunch of stories about it. So if you have any other stories, let me know, because it's quite interesting, the folklore that's around this lake. It's a little choppy today, which is lovely because I love the sounds. I hate when it's too calm, because then I can't hear the water. And the water is just, yeah, good for my soul, personally. But yeah, that's the story of my lake. And it's so interesting, because somebody found something, they put a picture on Facebook, they found some kind of thing that looked almost like a tombstone header or something, and they were questioning it, and they were like, yeah, there's no, you cannot have somebody's chocolate Jack-in-the-Box drink yeah, saying that, yeah, there's a cemetery under there, so that's cool. Well, here comes a baby in a stroller on this narrower pier, so I'm gonna let you go so I can hold Bella better. Bye. Hey, I thought I'd come back for a second and show you all the ducks. I just find it funny. I'm always like having these weird little stories in my head, but there's the big bird, the blue heron, as I believe Shirley told me. But doesn't he look like? And the one leg's up. He's just like, I'm the king. This is my flock. I mean, they go all the way down and all the way over here. But they just look like they're all waiting for him to make a speech or, you know, tell them how the world's going to be or something. So it's kind of funny. Oh, here's this. Have I shown you this? I don't want to get her too close to the edge. Come here. Hey, 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 hey. No, 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 no. There's no way. Sorry for the view. I'm gathering up the leash so I can show you. But someone, I don't know who did this, but there's a ladder down there. So that's how they take their kayaks and stuff when the water was closer. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't know if I trust that ladder so much, but it's there. Oh, and there's the queen. See the white one? Yeah. She's over there like, man, he just talks and talks. I don't know why the flock stays to listen. The man just don't make sense. Just like to hear his own voice. Yeah, that's how it goes. I know you're probably saying, isn't that you? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I like to hear my own voice. You know, and if you're one of my recluses or my stay-at-home people, you probably understand. We don't hear our voice that much. You know, it's like we hear it in our head, but if we're talking out loud all the time, you know, someone might look us up. But one lady asked me if I talk to myself, and I'm like, well, yeah, I live alone. Yes, I do. She says, as long as you're not hearing answers back, you're okay. I thought, oh, that's interesting. But because I'm like, sometimes I do. Okay, let's not go into that. But yeah, so we don't get to hear talking that much. So if you're like me, let me know, unless I'm just weird. But when I do get an opportunity to talk, as on here, as you've noticed, or gosh forbid somebody talks to me out in public, because now, you know, you just push that on button and I just talk because it's all this pent up talking that I don't get to do. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, the butt has my talking addiction. Come on, Bells. And it's funny because one of my viewers, Adrian, said in a comment that I was a natural on camera, and I just find that so awesome of a comment, because I remember when I graduated high school at 17, because my birthday is December 1st, and in Illinois, the cutoff, that was the actual cutoff for school. So if you were born on December 1st or prior, if you turned 4 December 1st or prior, you started school. So that was me. So I was always the youngest kid all the way through school because of that date. They've now moved that, well, at least here they moved that date up. Come on, baby. To last I knew when my kids were in school was August. Around my son's birthday. He's the 16th of August. Somewhere around there. So, but both my kids, because we were in Illinois, also started school at 4. And they did great. My son actually was in preschool at 3. And I don't know if I told this story. Sorry, I forget who I tell stories to. You know, because I don't see that many people. But, come on, baby. Anyway, I got to turn to spin you a minute. Sorry. Bella's on the wrong side. Sorry. Anyway, I took him to the preschool the very first day. And I was like, you know, what are they going to learn? And she told me, you know, ABCs and counting and writing your name. And I said, ooh, that's no, he was, come on, baby. He was 2. I'm sorry. He was 2. And they were like, yeah, that's what we learn in the 2-year-olds. And I said, well, he's not going to want to be in there because he knows all that. And they were like, yeah, whatever. You know, one of those moms just talking all big about her kid. But he did. He knew his colors. He knew all his letters. He knew counting. He knew all that because I'm a talker. And so the whole time my kids were little, even when they couldn't understand anything, I was always talking to them. I mean, we'd be in the car and I'd be like, you know, we have to stop. It's a red light. See the red light? Oh, it's green. We can, you know. And when I was in grocery stores, sorry, I'm at the top of my hill. Whew. And when we were in grocery stores, I was always talking to them about the purchases I was making and talking about the stuff. So, yeah, they learned. Whew, go on, heartbeat. Slow yourself down. But he learned all that. So, anyway, so they said, no, we never put anybody ahead. He has to be in the 2-year-old class. I said, okay, just expect boredom. So I came that afternoon after work to pick him up, and they said, well, we just want to let you know that we evaluated him, and we have moved him into the 3-year-old class. I said, yup, that's my baby. Because they realized, yeah, I wasn't fitting. He did know everything that I said he knew, so he got promoted. But anyway, where I was going with this. Oh, I graduated at 17, and so I started community college. I didn't know what I wanted to do at all. I thought computers, which I did end up in for a while, but so I started community college at 17, and one of the classes they said I had to take was speech class. And so I registered and everything, and I went to my classes. I liked my, so the first semester I kind of did okay. And then the second semester, when I had to do the speech class, yeah, that's where the world exploded, because I loved the programming class. I was doing RPG and COBOL, and I loved that. And then the English classes I adored, stuff like that. But in business, I loved, but I couldn't do a speech. I couldn't talk in front of people. I couldn't write in front of them. I couldn't stand up in front of them. I couldn't talk in front of them. My mom's the same way, and I think some of her fear got into me, but it was a fear. So, come on, beautiful. So I dropped out, and I just pretended like I was going to classes, and I was just hanging out. Yeah, sad, and I would change that in a second if I could. Stupid, but there's my sticker. Doesn't it look good? And my Bella, and my beautiful Bella. But anyway, so yeah, so now to have come to the point that when I was leading Girl Scouts, I loved doing, you know, talking to the whole group and trying to convince parents to be leaders and espousing the, you know, benefits of Girl Scouts, because I truly believed wholeheartedly in, you know, and I still do, promoting our girls and making our girls stronger and making them feel like they matter and they're important, and just as important as boys. And it's a little hard here too, because football is so revered here in Texas, and the boys are put on pedestals, and then the girls sports and things were just, yeah, okay, we'll do that for the girls, but yeah, whatever, you know, it wasn't such a big deal, and that's just so sad. And there's stats, I forget all the stats at this point, but I forget the grade. There's a certain grade age level that girls and boys get to in school, where the girls just don't try as hard, don't excel as much in math and things like that. That's just because the boys are just so promoted and the girls are not. It's like nobody tells their little girl they're going to be an engineer, or they're going to be a scientist, or they're going to be a doctor. They tell that more to the boys. That's changing. Hallelujah. But yeah, so I loved doing that. I loved putting on events. I loved talking to people at events and running them and running the games. And now I'm like an attention hog. So you can change yourself. I think moving kind of helped a lot with that. But you know, when I went back for my degree, because I did go back as a full-grown adult, it took me years. At one point, I was raising my 2 kids. I'm a single mom. I was working full-time at home, and I was leading Girl Scouts and going to school full-time. And I did it, and I was getting A's, so I was so proud of myself. But then things got in the way, and so I finally got my degree, I think 2 or 3 years ago. Finally got my associates. Excuse me. And I was so proud of myself. And I had to take a speech class to get that, and I excelled at it. So you know, you can change. The world can get better. You can get better. But anyway, I'm going to let you go for now and go on with my day. I don't know if I'll add to this or not, but have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hitting the like, subscribe, share, and thanks so much for your comments. You know they mean a great deal to me, and you know I answer as much as I can, and if I can't or I don't feel it needs an answer, I always heart it, because it does. It hits my heart. So thank you so, so much. I hope you have an amazing Friday, amazing weekend. I can't wait to go trick-or-treating with my grands. So yeah, I hope you have some great Halloween plans. Are you just happy to see kids come? No kids come here, so I'm not missing anything by leaving. So anyway, that's this. Oh, Bella got bored with me, waiting for me to go home. So Bella, I don't know why I keep saying your name when you can't hear me. But anyway, no, we're not going more. Oh, I gotta take the garbage out. It's garbage day. But anyway, that's it for me. And yeah, have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. And remember, take joy in the small things. Bye, guys.